For greater and better Britain, here is Prime Minister Cameron campaigning for UK to remain in and here in Watford in the Mandir. Thank you very much for your time, Prime Minister. It's been said that to the Commonwealth and also the countries like India for the past few years, because Britain is in EU, there is a step treatment, let's say the different rules for the two sets, and that's what the Out campaign has been saying, that we should get away with this step-brotherly treatment to the Commonwealth. What would be your response to that?
I would say that Commonwealth countries and old and good friends like India and other Commonwealth countries, they benefit from us being inside the European Union because we can be the link between those countries and the European single market. That's the view of Prime Minister Modi. It's also the view of all the Commonwealth heads of government and state that I've spoken to. They want us in, fighting the Commonwealth's corner, giving access to that market and making sure Britain stands tall in the world and can get things done with our Commonwealth friends and allies.
Prime Minister, whichever way the vote goes, how do you think Britain can forward or push the case for India for the suppliers group or new Security Council and also for a free trade zone?
Well, the great thing about Britain is that we're in all these organisations, the UN Security Council, the G8, the G20 with India, the Commonwealth with India, the European Union, and we can help our friends and allies around the world by doing that. On the nuclear suppliers group, we're looking at that very favourably, as I say, because we support India's development and India's rising role in the world. We also support reform of the United Nations Security Council. One of the features of Prime Minister Modi's visit to Britain was how closely we talked about the fight against terrorism, about how we needed to work together, how we needed to share intelligence and information, because we face some of the same struggles.
Brilliant, Prime Minister. You can please speak to the people and say Europe mein rehna hai.
Stay in Europe because it's good for Britain, good for your children and good for your grandchildren. It's going to be a Europe of opportunity and jobs. I won't attempt my Gujarati again in case I get it wrong, but the message is clear. We're stronger, we're safer, we're better off in.
So Europe mein rehna hai.
Europe mein rehna hai.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. I don't envy you. Don't envy the Prime Minister of Great Britain, who has been campaigning tirelessly day in and day out for remaining in the European Union. Which way this vote will go is very difficult for anyone to say because it's still running neck to neck. But whichever way it goes, it definitely is going to change the way world looks at Europe and how Europe operates. Lavina Tandon for India Today from London.